Jason Smith here, Commercial Business Investment Exchange. Want to talk a little bit today about a couple things. Section 121 versus Section 1031, okay? We talked a little bit about our last video on capital gains, right? So capital gains applies in selling anything, any asset, owning over a year. Okay, so if I own something 365 days or more, it's considered a capital gain. If I own something and sell it under 365, that's going to be considered a gain if I make money off it, but only as ordinary income. Okay, so remember that. Capital gains is anything over a year. Ordinary income is anything under a year. So when we talk about these things like Section 121 or Section 1031, there is a capital gain in the sale of it if you own it for a year. Now, Section 121 specifically states if you own it 2 years out of a 5-year period. So you have to own it 2 years. So therefore, it qualifies as a capital gain. And under that section, there is no need for anything, any intermediary or forms or such. You just own it 2 years out of a 5-year period. You have an exemption, so your CPA knows this. Exemption is a $250,000 filing a single return and $500,000 filing a married or married joint process. So interesting. You can utilize Section 121 and Section 1031, but that takes time, and the time is you have to hold it X amount of time as a business use or investment piece of property, and that is probably most conservative tax practitioners will say up to two years, right? 2 tax returns. Section 121, right? You hold it 2 years as an investment, you rent it out, then you convert it to a personal residence, and then you live in it 2 years out of a 5-year period. Guess what? There's an exemption that has nothing to do with the qualified 1031 exchange. All right, so Section 121 can be applied in property that can have an applied 1031. All right. So just know that you can use them both, but you don't need Section 1031 if you've just owned it 2 years out of a 5-year period. Okay? My name is Jason Smith, Commercial Business Investment Exchange. If you don't know, now you know. Reach out if you have questions or if you would like more content. If you don't know, now you know. Peace.